So recently I've been watching through all the A24 horror movies. In this video, I have the 24th A24 horror movie, and it's called Talk to Me. Talk to Me follows Mia, a teenager grappling with her mother's recent suicide, and ad gathering Mia, her best friend Jade, Jade's brother Riley, and Jade's boyfriend Daniel, with some other friends, partaking in a party game with an embalmed hand that, when activated with the ritual Talk to Me and then saying I let you in, summons the spirit to possess the holder so long as the session doesn't exceed 90 seconds. And as the group films each possession like a party stunt, Mia becomes obsessed. Her first turn reveals a malevolent force, and then when Riley tries, Mia believes the spirit is her mother and she refuses to end the session at the 90-second cutoff. And their dares escalate into self-harm, emotional breakdowns, and deadly consequences. At its core, the film is a defamiliarized portrait of grief where we see Mia struggle to accept her mother's death, and when she's introduced to this game at the party, it pulls her into a cycle of possession rituals that offer her that illusion of contact but only deepens her trauma and makes her spiral even more. Each seance becomes a crutch, like a promise of closure that ultimately unravels her sense of reality and starts to destroy her relationships with her friends. It's almost like the hand operates like a drug because there's a strict time limit, ecstatic first hits, peer imposed rules, and the urge to just chase a bigger rush. And as Mia and her friends chase more intense spirit encounters, they mirror the trajectory of substance abuse with initial curiosity, growing peer pressure, and rule breaking, and the catastrophic overdose. The film's possession scenes play like a horror tinted cautionary tale about chasing highs without regard for consequences. And Talk to Me also critiques how social media challenges can make especially young people to grasp their real world consequences. The ritual is simple to film, provides shock value, and goes viral, and the group that owns the hand exploits that. Talk to Me uses these moments to reveal how unprocessed loss can lead to self-destructive coping mechanisms that harm both the individual and those they love around them, but also how vulnerable people can be exploited in the process. And Sophie Wilde grounds the film with a raw, heart-wrenching turn as Mia, capturing the character's longing and spiraling desperation. Alexandra Jensen's Jade provides a counter as she's torn between loyalty and fear. Joe Bird's Riley transitions from eager participant to tragic victim with haunting vulnerability. The cast all grounds the supernatural mayhem in genuine emotion, making each terror-filled sequence make an impact on you. Directed by brothers Danny and Michael Filippo, Talk to Me fuses their background in high-energy, fun shorts with A24's signature appetite for metaphor-driven horror, and their use of close-quarter framing, practical effects, and a thumping soundscape elevates tension. The 90-second countdown mechanic becomes both a narrative engine and a pulse quickening device, propelling you through grotesque reveals and emotional breaks. And the pacing up until things go wrong is perfect, but then there's this shift in tone and narrative that, for me, made the movie lose its momentum to where it changed from